Welcome to day 5 of our yoga and barre challenge. Today we have a power yoga flow. If you have the Spotify playlist, you can press play now. We're going to get into a tabletop position, hands about shoulder width distance. Bring your left arm out in front, your right leg back. Press in through your front hand, distribute your weight evenly throughout, and breathe here, keeping core nice and tight. Inhale, lengthen your spine, stretch your arm forward, your leg back. Exhale, bring knee to elbow. Inhale, extend out. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Last one, exhale, knee to elbow. And back out. Lower down your arm and your leg. Bring your right arm up, your left leg back. Keep core nice and tight here as you continue to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Inhale. Lengthen that spine. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Last one, exhale, knee to elbow. Extend back out and lower down. Tuck your toes. Guide your hips back up in space. Alternate jogging your knees left and right here. Come forward into a high plank position. Keep core nice and tight. Breathe here. Deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Slowly shift your weight forward. Lower down to a 90-degree angle. Chaturanga push-up. Untuck your toes. Lift up, upward dog. Tuck your toes. Guide your hips back in space. Downward dog. Breathe here. Shift your weight forward again, back into high plank position. Breathe here. Drop down to your forearms. And lift back up to a high plank position. Again, drop down to your forearms. And back up to a high plank position. Last one, drop down to your forearms. And then come back up to a high plank position. Shift your weight back to downward dog. Breathe deeply in through your nose. And slowly walk your feet up to your hands. Bring your toes to touch. Bend your knees like you're sitting down onto a table. Lift your arms up to the sky. Breathe here. Deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Bring your palms together into a prayer position. Bring your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Breathe here. Come back to center. Bring your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Twist here. Continue breathing. And come back to center. Bring your arms up and fold over. Forward fold here. Breathe deeply in through your nose and out through your mouth. Press your palms into the mat. Step back, high plank position. Shift your weight over to your right side. Lift your left hand up to the sky, side plank. Lower your hip down and lift back up. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Last one, lower and lift. Bring your left hand back to the mat. High plank position. Shift your weight over to your left side. Bring your right hand up to the sky. Breathe here. Lower your hips down and lift back up. Again, lower and lift. Lower and lift. Last one, lower and lift. And come back to a high plank position. Shift your hips back up. Downward dog. Lower down to your forearms. Dolphin pose. Breathe here. Press back up. Downward dog. And slowly, at the same time, lower both forearms down. Dolphin pose. Press through your fingertips and palms. Back up. Downward dog. Last time, lower down. Dolphin pose. Breathe here. Walk your feet a little bit closer if you can. Lift your left leg up and lower down. Lift your right leg up and lower down. Again, lift your left leg up and lower down. Lift your right leg up and lower down. Press back up. Downward dog. Walk your feet up to your hands. Hold on to opposite elbows. Hang here, ragdoll. Breathe deeply in through your nose and out through your mouth. Good. Bring your hands to the mat. Bring your toes to touch. Slight gap at your heels. We're going into chair pose now. So bring your hips back like you're sitting down onto a chair. Then lift your arms up to the sky. Breathe here. Deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Holding steady here, keeping core nice and tight, keeping hips back. Lift your toes up from the mat and bring them back down. Again, lift your toes and bring them back down. Bring your hands to the mat. Straighten your knees a little bit. Forward fold. Breathe here. Guide your hips back to a seated position. Arms up, chair pose. Bring palms to touch, hands to heart center for prayer pose. Bring your right elbow to the outside of your left knee for a twist here and breathe. Back to center. Bring your left elbow to the outside of your right knee and breathe here. And back to center. Lower down, forward fold. Press your hands into the mat. Step your feet back. High plank position. Shift your weight forward, lower down, chaturanga push-up. Untuck your toes. Lift up, upward facing dog. Tuck your toes. Guide your hips back, downward dog. Shift your weight forward, high plank position. Come forward a little bit more, lower down, chaturanga push-up, and press back up. Bring your weight forward, lower down, chaturanga push-up, press back up. Bring your hips back, downward dog. Walk your feet up to your hands. Grab onto opposite elbows. Hang here, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Bring palms to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to face the long part of our mat. Bring your legs out wide, toes facing out. Bend your knees. Deep goddess pose here. Bring your hands to your hips. Breathe here. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Hold here and breathe. Shift your weight to face the front of the mat. Adjust your stance. Bring your back heel down. Good bend to your front leg. Hips facing forward. Arms up, warrior one. Hold here and breathe. Slowly shift your weight into your front leg. Lift your back leg up and shift your weight forward. Breathe here. Slowly bring a bend to that front leg. Step your back leg down, back to warrior one. Bring your hands to frame your front foot. Walk your hands around to the back of the mat. Shift your weight. Bring that back heel down. Lift up, hips forward, arms up. Warrior one. Breathe here deeply. Shift your weight into that front foot. Slowly lift your back foot up. Hinge forward at your hips. Balance here. Breathe deeply. Slowly bend that front leg. Step your back leg down to the mat. Hips forward. Warrior one. Shift your hips to face the long edge of your mat. Drop back down, goddess pose. Hands on your hips, breathe here. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Good. We're going to come down onto our mat now. Drop all the way down to your belly. Bring your hands by your side. Forehead to the mat. Palms facing up. Slowly begin to lift your legs, your chest, your arms up off the mat, activating the entire back chain here. Breathe deeply in through your nose and out through your mouth. And slowly lower down. Inhale, lift back up. And exhale, lower down. Again, inhale, lift. And exhale, lower down. Last one, inhale, lift. And exhale, lower down. Bring your hands by your side around nipple line. Keep your elbows tucked in by your side. Forehead to the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, press up, cobra pose. Slowly lower back down. Forehead to the mat. Lift up, cobra pose. And slowly lower back down. Last one, lift up. And lower back down. Good. We're going to flip onto our back now. Bring your hands by your side, palms facing down. Press into your feet and your heels. Lift your hips up for a glute bridge. Hold here and breathe. Slowly lower down. Breathe here for a moment. Lift your hips back up. Squeeze your glutes at the top and hold here. And slowly lower down. Last one, inhale, lift. Hold and breathe here. And lower down. Lift your right leg up to the sky. Press into your left heel. Lift your hips up. And lower down. Press into your heel. Lift. And lower down. Last one. Press up. And lower down. Lower that foot down. Lift your other foot up to the sky. Press into your foot. Lift your hips up. And lower down. lift, and lower. Last one, lift and lower that foot down. Pull your knees into your chest. Bring your forehead to your knees. Rock side to side. And lower down. Bring your feet all the way down to the edge of your mat. Arms by your side. Close your eyes and begin to focus on your breath. Breathe deeply in through your nose and out through your mouth here. As you inhale, allow your lungs to fully fill with air. Feel your belly rise as you inhale. Feel it fall as you exhale. Try to clear your mind here. And thank your body for showing up today for today's practice. Inhale that positivity and that energy. Exhale negativity and anything that no longer serves you. Feel free to stay in Savasana for as long as you need. Whenever you're ready, begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Begin to bring your awareness into the room around you. Roll onto one side. Press yourself up into a seated position. Open your eyes. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Bring palms to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you for practicing with me tonight, and I look forward to working with you tomorrow for day 6.